Okay, you see how there's these tracks?
Yeah.
It's all muskrat. See? No, let me see camera. Okay guys, this is, if you're looking for spots to trap mink, muskrat, raccoons, any of the aquatic animals or that frequent water, this is what you're looking for, okay? You have this bank, right? You see it's a sheer bank. And if you look up underneath, it's kind of hard because of the GoPro, but there's pretty much a tunnel that goes up underneath here all the way down, and then they pop out over here, and then they work their way up through. But this is what you were looking for, undercut banks.
And that's why you would trap that area, right?
And this is exactly why you would trap this area, is the animals are going to funnel up through here. Obviously you see all the track, well, it's kind of hard to see the tracks, but right there's muskrat tracks that come right up through. But anyways, this is what you're looking for. And I mean, this isn't a really big creek, it's shallow, but the rats are up in here digging the roots, the grass roots. That's what they're doing. They're up in there digging to eat. This ain't a den, this is just a feeding station for them, because really there's not a whole lot for them to eat on this creek. I mean, there is some seaweed, but I don't think they eat seaweed, they like roots. So this is what you're looking for, and this is the reason why I would set this. There's no bait needed, this is just a blind set. So this is what you're looking for. We're going to set some muskrat traps today, and I'll show you guys some more.
Muskrat do enjoy bright white items to eat, like your apples, parsnips. I've heard broccoli works.
Broccoli does work.
DJ says broccoli does work.
I caught quite a few rats on broccoli on floats.
On floats. So, well then you're better off holding that. He kissed me the gun. No, you're better off holding it. So we're gonna go ahead, continue down through.
I'll go slow. Feel with your feet. Don't lift your feet, slide your feet.
Slide my feet. It's my first time in waders, so it's a whole new learning experience. Tell you what, these waders are like, they're really warm. And we get, right now we're getting temperatures that are...
Because there's a hump right here. See where my foot is?
Yeah, I see your boot. Okay.
You're going to step down right here. Feel with your feet. Your feet are your eyes.
Okay.
You feel with your feet. Well, see, once we get out here, the water clears up. Come on, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel with my feet, like you said. We're getting temperatures that are anywhere 30 degrees at night right now. So I will turn you around and see if you're able to see what DJ was talking about earlier. You can see that den, or that muskrat run. The undercut bank.
This is another section of undercut bank. This is where you would want to use a bottom edge set, or you take a conibear, you put it on a lath or a pole or whatever, and you jam it into the bank, and you have it sitting vertical along the back side of that bank, tight to the bank, and you'll catch every rat that swims through there.
So we're going to go ahead and continue our way down and show you how we set, or how he sets things.
Oh, here's another prime example. That's a feeding hole. I want to see. Boy, that's a den hole. It might be a den hole.
Right above my finger.
Here's a couple of other prime examples here.
You off camera, babe?
Oh no, that is a hole.
Oh, DJ found a hole.
Alright guys, here's another prime example. Alright, this right here, you see this dugout spot right here? This is a trail where the deer and coon and everything else travel. If you go back through and watch some of my trapping videos, you will notice this spot by one, this log or that log. I have caught a lot of animals off these two runways. There's one here. And as you see, again, we have, I'm fine.
Okay.
We have the high cut bank, sheer bank. You come over here, there's another spot, which is, actually you can see my old stick right here. There's my old piece of wire. But right here you can see muskrat track right there, climb right up. Right there's the trail, goes off into all the tall weeds. I have not said anything here yet, but we're gonna get to it. Actually, I just had a coon I caught the other day right over here, in which, I mean, I don't see nothing at the moment over there, but that don't mean that we don't have something. It could be tucked under the bank. But that's another spot. That tree coming out, there's a big hollow under there that the coon's done in. So yeah, we're gonna so these are what you're looking for, and I would definitely set these spots if you find them. Any sheer banks like this, I mean, you could do bottom edge set, a top edge set. There's multiple ways you can set these up, but these are what you're looking for, travel corridors. And this creek produces a lot of fur for me every year usually. So
you want to demonstrate each one? For those that do not know, like myself.
Okay, we're going to start out with should have brought an extension cable with me. Okay guys, so here's what we're gonna do. As you see, I put extension cables on all my traps. I don't use regular trapping wire. I found that this is a lot better. Last couple of years, I had a lot of problems with beavers getting in my muskrat sets, and one, pulling my stakes, or two, they were breaking 16 gauge wire, and I lost probably a dozen traps, which I really don't like, because then the animal gets away with my trap and I don't get my trap back.
We will be doing a demonstration video on how to set traps.
Okay, now here's another thing guys. You do not ever set directly in the middle of the trail, because that's not where their feet are, right? Their feet are off to one side or the other. Well, both sides, obviously, right and left. So you're going to either want to put your trap to the left side or to the right side. If you put it in the middle, you're going to catch them on the chest, and you're not going to hold a rat or whatever else comes through. If a coon or something else comes through, you're not going to catch them. You're going to miss them. So you want to set one side or the other. Now, as you see right here, see how this dips in right here? And then you have this point right here. That's where the lever of my trap is at this point. Because when that animal comes in, he's going to come in, boom, 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 bang. I got him by the left foot. So that will definitely take something. It's going to be a minker, or could be a mink, could be a rat, could be a coon, could be a beaver, you never know. But there's a little bit of everything for tracks. I see a bunch of coon tracks, a bunch of rat tracks. Obviously, we got a hole right there in New York State. You cannot set dens. And we're up here in upstate New York, so obviously it's not legal to set den entrances. And that's exactly what that is. But I could set off to the side of it. And honestly, if you set that den entrance, I could put a kill trap on that. You're going to catch one or two, but then they're going to smarten up to it because they see the animal dead there. So if you're going to do it, you kind of want to stay back off. I mean, that's your choice. If you could set the den entrance in your state and it's legal, then do it. But me, I've learned it don't turn out too well for you.
Yeah, so we are on to our next spot. I had a feeling I should have just crossed this log when I was sitting here waiting for you. Is that a damn fish I scared off? Yeah. It looked like it, the way the water came up at me.
I take trout out of here all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you're working a small bit of trees.
Yeah.
There you go.
Worst case scenario.
You ain't too flexible.
No, I'm not flexible.
I'll take you this way.
Okay. Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
And it's muddy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You can see the run right here.
As soon as I get my foot unstuck.
Oh, it's clouded over.
Well, it's clouded up now. But there's some runs in between the weeds. There, now you can see it. It cleared up a little bit. Right in here. Alright, so here in front of us we have a muskrat run. Let's see. Right there, tip my finger.
No, it's cloudy. You see how the water is cloudy. That's how you know that the rats are definitely using it. But this is the spot. And if you look here on the mud, right here, you can see all the rat tracks coming in and out. And right there, right there's another good spot. Right there's a trail where they're going up over. But this is definitely what you want to see. You want it to be cloudy, like that. You want the water to be cloudy, and you know the rats are definitely using it. Which, right over here, the other side of this point, I got a couple of sets. I'm going to show you them here in a minute after I get this set up. Take. Ow.
So what type of trap is that?
The 110 conibear. Guys, always make sure your name tag.
Oh, so that wire's perfect size.
What we're gonna do here, guys.
We'll have to do a video on setting different style traps for the beginners. Should make it a little bit easier for certain people. What's weird?
All the bubbles.
All the bubbles. Yeah, there you go. He's going to do the same setup he just did over here with the first one. Just in a different location.
Again, guys, I'm setting on their runway.
He's setting on the runway.